Well, now, Israel has long made clear it would resort to violence to stop Syrian weapons falling into the hands of its Hezbollah neighbours. In the last 48 hours, it carried out that threat, targeting what it said was a shipment of missiles. The operation comes as yet more massacres of Syrian civilians are reported, with hundreds fleeing the coastal town in the west. And as usual in this civil war, the alleged perpetrators are no foreign power, but Syrian against Syrian. Here's Jane Deeth.
A Syrian state TV reporter with Assad's army, looking down on the village of al-Baida. The army cleared it bit by bit, he says. The soldier says, "Inshallah, we will finish the job today." But activists say they didn't defeat rebels, they massacred civilians. A man filmed the dead on his phone. It's too graphic to show and we can't verify it, but it looks like women and babies stabbed to death. He says the gangs of Assad have killed 20 members of a family, including 9 children. This is a Sunni village, and activists say Assad's troops and militias, largely Alawites and Shias, murdered them because they are Sunni.
The regime's hold on the coast is not totally secure. There are fears that there is a fight coming. So some Syrians argue that this is like a preemptive strike to empty some of these areas out from those who do not agree with the regime.
Fears about those who support the regime have been enough for Israel to send in fighter jets. Officials say on Thursday night, Israel carried out an airstrike on a shipment of missiles on their way to Hezbollah. There were explosions at Damascus airport that night. According to one news agency, a source in Lebanon said that's where the Israelis struck. Hezbollah is a militant Shia organization based in Lebanon, friend of Syria and Iran, enemy of Israel. Israel sent its jets into Lebanon's airspace to fire over the Syrian border. Israel's worried about Hezbollah because it's fighting on President Assad's side. With access to weapons, Israel fears could be turned against it. Hezbollah is strong in Lebanon's south, near Israel's border. In 2006, the two sides went to war.
Hezbollah is significantly better armed than it was then. It represents a very real and potent threat, and as obviously Israel does to Hezbollah in Lebanon. So the dangers of an escalation in the region are ever present, and they get worse with every day of this crisis.
The aftermath of a regime airstrike in another Sunni city. This civil war is sliding into sect against sect. The fear is it also risks pitting state against state.
Now,